5 races remaining in the season. As the Winston Cup drivers arrive at this historic speedway in North Carolina, and I'll tell you what we have on our hands, folks. We have ourselves a barn burner. Ernie Irvan, 15 points ahead of Dale Earnhardt right now. Jeff Gordon, 84 back after his 7th win of the season at Talladega. He hasn't won at Talladega 7 times this season, folks. He's won 7 times, and his 7th victory came at Talladega. Dale Jarrett up there, Terry Labonte, all within 100 points. Cal Petty still we got to get to Cal Petty a DNF to get him out of this conversation. And then Ricky Pudd, 142 points back. We'll see what time's running out here, and he's got 6 drivers up there that all have to have some bad races, and he has to have all good races. And then, speaking of which, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, and Bill Elliott, they need all these guys to collapse for them to have a chance. Mark Martin's had some DNFs this season. Rusty Wallace has had some DNFs this season. And Bill Elliott has had just a roller coaster up and down season. Not my fault. I didn't do anything. There you see Ricky Rudd on the backstretch, getting ready for his first of 2 qualifying laps here at North Wilkesboro. Our final true short track of the season. This is the Ricky Rudd Hot Lap, brought to you by Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners. And the big story in the series recently has, of course, been Ricky's mom, and I'm really trying to, get with her. So, I was walking down the main street here in North Wilkesboro last night to the local bar. Told her I'd meet her there, and I get to the bar, and she's walking out of the front door with Sir Mix-a-Lot, and I was kind of disappointed, but then I was like, you know what, that makes sense. Ricky just ran a 20.516, folks. That is most likely going to be top 15, but we'll see. Folks, this is a historic speedway. We're here in North Wilkesboro, a gem of a speedway hidden in rural North Carolina. Glad you're with us here on CBS Sports. This is the Tyson Holly Farms 400. Let's take a look at the starting grid, brought to you by GeoCities. Dale Jarrett on the pole with a 20.129. All the usual suspects up there. Johnny Benson, will keep an eye on him, starting P7. Jeff Gordon starting P3, trying to get back-to-back wins. Trying to get his 8th win on the season. Stupid. Andre the Giant, I'm starting P18. Ricky Rudd starting P23. This field separated by only 0.7 of a second, folks. And he wasn't able to get it done. We only have 37 drivers here. John Smith, which I don't care about John Smith, and Joe Parrott did not make the field. I'm lying. I care about John Smith. He was a good shower friend for a while. But we talked about it, and we reconciled. There's no hard feelings there. There used to be hard feelings, But I found out that his girlfriend is Halle Berry. The Halle Berry, So I was out at the pool hall with them last night after I couldn't be with Ricky's mom. And I saw it was Halle Berry. I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, hey, have you ever heard of something called a hot wife situation? Because with Steve and Claudette, but this is Halle Berry, let's go for it. And they weren't into it at all, and I don't know, I'm not going to bring it up again. Just let that lie for a while and just move on with my life. Anyway, we're going green here at North Wilkesboro, folks. Pitter patter, let's get at her. North Wilkesboro, famous for its really early green flag drop. But we're off and running here, folks. Ricky's in trouble here. Rick Mast just bullied him. Rick Mast, what a bastard. Actually, no, you know what? Ricky deserves it. He's an ass clown. It looks like he's, I'm looking in my rearview mirror here. Looks like he's righting the ship, and he's coming for my balls. Oh, Brett Bodine. Ricky just takes out Brett Bodine for the second time in the last 3 races. Definitely some animosity there going on. I don't know. But folks, the entire speedway is on alert. Local fire departments. Ricky's mom has not arrived yet. And Sir Mix-a-Lot let them know, which is just a solid, it just shows you how good of a human being Sir Mix-a-Lot is. He understands the situation, and he let them know that he took her out for Indian food last night, and you know, that gas is just slowly building up in Ricky's mom, and that's going to come out somewhere. So we got fire departments on standby that would most likely trigger some forest fires of some kind. And so we have all the fire departments. We have fire departments from 2 local towns also ready to rock and roll here. So shout out to our first responders. She literally makes her presence felt when she shows up to the track. So NASCAR's also watching that, making sure that her arrival does not, just destroy the track. They're doing what they can here. This is a historic speedway. It's susceptible to some cracks in the track surface and whatnot, but we'll see what's going on. Hey, we'll send it down to Ricky here. Looks like we had a spin in turn 3. I don't know, folks. And we'll see what Brett Bodine's up to. But Ricky, you're on the backstretch there. We'll send it down to you.
Hey, thanks, Andre. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. We're getting down to it here north of Wilkesboro. I can get around here pretty quick. The difficulty, it's factored in that there's going to be some lap traffic. So these guys may be hard to catch up to here right now. But I'm eventually going to figure them out. Or they're basically going to come back to me here eventually. Trying to get under Darrell Waltrip here. I have learned you can kind of dive on them here. Nothing ridiculous, but they're a little more forgiving than other tracks. Slow car ahead. Who is this? Somebody coming onto the track. Red car. Hopefully it's Jeff Gordon. I think it's probably gonna be Michael Waltrip. Or is that Terry Labonte? That's a big hit for Terry Labonte. If that's Terry Labonte, because they said there was a spin in turn 3. Oh, no, it's Ricky Craven. All right, this isn't good, man. I'm making moves, and then we get held up by Ricky Craven. They can't get around him. Rusty Wallace is acting funny. We need Ken Schrader to throw it in here and get around Ricky Craven. There you go. That's ideal. Yeah, man, Rusty Wallace has the same ratings as Jeff Gordon. So it's just a string of bad luck, bad positions. Rusty Wallace hasn't really even been running top 10 recently, for the most part. And these races are all run independently of each other. This isn't in a championship mode in the game. So I don't know. Where are we at right now? I'm P12. Unbelievable. I've gained how many spots already? 10 spots? But see, now everything's thinned out, and once we're mano a mano, I'm still having a little bit of trouble. I am. I'm keeping up with Ken Schrader, but just barely. And he's not even one of the elite drivers, so. But we do have lap traffic coming up, and any short track on this game, it's survival. Survival's part of the difficulty as well. Staying out of trouble. Can't believe Rick Mast got into me there on the start. But all told, a really clean start. That was awesome. There we go. There we go, Ken Schrader. Look at him fighting back on the outside.
Still there. Clear all the way.
Oh, this is nice. This is great.
Clear.
I should have him now, though.
You're racing the 42 car.
I ran a 27.6 recently. I can run like a 20.3. Especially now that we're kind of halfway through this first run. There's a 20.5. Yeah, halfway through the run, we're about 40 laps on pit stops. 2 pit stops this race, no yellows. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, take a few laps here to catch up to them, but thanks for all the views, comments, likes, subscriptions. I know some people are having fun with this, got some new viewers and everything, new subscribers. Awesome. Glad you're having fun. You don't have to worry about me asking you to hit the like button and all that stuff. Just a creative outlet of mine. Not really trying to make it big. There isn't really a big market for this anyway, but there's some channels that do racing videos like this, and I think I have my own unique approach to it. Safe to say. But yeah, I think I was talking about it at Talladega, which was an awesome race. Kind of a blur though, but still fun. A blur in a good way. It was just a blur. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to as much as fun. I'm having fun running these races, especially now that we're getting the points races real tight. But I'm really looking forward to wrapping this up and diverting all my attention and energy to painting some more cars. Finish the 94 car set. And then start looking into pretty much everything else I've been talking about. An installation, an in-depth installation tutorial, where the last thing I want to do is put something out there that only works on my computer or something, and then have to just keep on having to go back and add comments. Maybe have to make a whole new video about it for people with different kind of PCs and whatnot. So I want to come up with an installation tutorial and then just have a handful of guinea pigs to try it out. Like, hey, I'm some weirdo from the internet. Here, put this on your computer and run it. See if it works. But I'm going to throw it on my sister's computer. I'm going to throw it on like I have a Mac Mini that I'm going to put a Windows emulator on and see if it works in that. Just trying to cover all of our bases in terms of compatibility. And that's just that facet of it. I'm going to be putting together like a Google site. That'll be like a one-stop shop for NASCAR Racing 2 stuff. It won't have a forum, or I think it will, but you'll need a Google account. I don't know. Okay. I just don't want to spend $130 or whatever it is a year on hosting and this, that, and the other. So you can see the field got bunched up because of lappers. And then once they got past Steve Boobs, I guess, they started taking off again. So it's really hard to nail down this difficulty with lappers. I did mess with the tire wear numbers a little bit, so that's why I'm a little bit slow here toward the end of the run, which is great. Because
Folks, Ricky's Wobb's coming.
turn 3
I'm
trouble.
not sure if a wreck was caused or something. I'm hearing something on the feed. There's a wreck somewhere in turn 3, maybe. Oh, I'm driving right past it right now, folks. Yeah, that's Rusty Wallace and Darrell Waltrip. Listen. She's a menace. Something has to be done.
Yeah, mess with the
Again,
tires.
Sir Mix-a-Lot helped us out. A lot of people were on standby here. We're still staying green, but that really ruined Darrell Waltrip and Rusty Wallace's day. Rusty Wallace is not really a big points contender, but something's got to be done here, folks.
Who'd be losing the spin? Darrell Waltrip and Rusty Wallace? Is this gonna be? Am I gaining 2 positions here? I may have. I don't know. But we got pit stops coming up in about 6 laps, so if they're just wham bam thanking me I'm going into pit road to fix some light damage, they may not be totally out of the hunt here after the round of pit stops. All right, now we got to be careful. There's pixels everywhere. Is Cal Petty gonna? Yep, he's gonna throw it in there on Jeff Burton. I'm gonna sneak under Jeff Burton with Kyle Petty.
You're racing the car behind you.
Yeah, with the N99 matchup where cars make contact and wreck, I'm really anxious to see what happens here with merging on that backstretch
Still there.
during the pit stops.
Still there. Got a slow car down low. Keep low.
Slow car down low is going to be whoever spun out. So that was DW, and I'm guessing that was Rusty Wallace, who just couldn't catch a break this season, man.
Car high. Keep low. Clear.
So we're going to have lappers. We're going to have Darrell Waltrip. Looks like he's going to be slow. His rear end is missing. I'm guessing Rusty Wallace is going to be beat up somehow.
The 15 car is the last down.
Should see pit stops next lap. The first car I see move into pit road, I'm going to go in.
The 12 car is the last down.
All right, Derek Cope's going to steal my line. Mark Martin's definitely going in here, so we're going to go in with him.
Over brake. Now turn. Watch your speed. Watch your speed now. You've got a slow car down low. You've got a car stop down low.
All right, so are they scared of me now? No, Lake Speed was because he's a coward. But I tried these short tracks. I make sure to get closer to the wall, and they are. They're screwed up by me. That sucks. And I'm gonna be held up here. I can't go. I can't go anywhere.
You've got a car stop down low on the back.
I can't go anywhere right now. I gotta go though. I gotta figure
Watch your
something out.
speed now. Keep
There
it
we
on
go.
4,000. 4,000.
I didn't even have my speed on the entire time.
Keep it on 4,000. You've got a car stop down low on the back straight.
Okay,
the leader is pitting now.
Yeah, I definitely gotta just hug that wall. I had to have lost time on the track here, especially some cars that weren't
4,000.
bunched up.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Motor brake is now
If
shut
some of
off.
those leaders that weren't bunched up because of me, they're probably gonna be taken off now.
You're racing the car behind you.
And we're gonna have to track them down.
Down low.
Fresh tires here. I gotta be real careful. They're being real. Jeez Louise.
They're all right.
I think Jimmy Spencer already was moving for Steve Boobs, so I'm glad I picked up on that. Oh, God. Hang on. All right, there's Earnhardt. There's Derek Cope. We were running with them before pit stops.
You're now in the top 20.
Sterling Marlin. I'm going to try to dive under Steve Boobs here. My tires are already starting to warm up.
You've got a slow car down low.
4,000. Ernie Irvin's in the lead. That means nothing to me right now
Car up high.
during pit stops.
Cars in front of you are 4 positions. Clear. You're now at the top gear.
Tentative, yeah, I'm 11.8 right now back.
All around.
Not,
High. Clear.
not ideal. Sterling Moreland can't figure out Terry Labonte. This isn't ideal
Got a car up high.
either.
Keep low. Clear.
Who was racing me up high? Jimmy Spencer. Thanks for your help at Talladega, but you got to stop racing me here. I mean, we can't. This sucks. That pit road thing. I know it's a problem, and I know how to, mitigate it. Just hug the wall. But just being stuck on pit road, having some kind of weirdo battle with Sterling Marlin to get out of my stall, not ideal.
You were racing the 5 car. Car high.
But I think I can track them down.
Car high.
Maybe. Is Sterling Marlin running? What's he doing? Oh, I throw that in there and this just holds me. This is great. Who's pitting? Ricky Craven. He's pitting because of his spin out earlier. Oh, almost got into lake speed. I saw this open track under Dick Trickle and I wanted to take it. See, I don't have them yet. It does seem like 1 and 2 are my good end of the track here. Better end, I should say. Oh, this is intense. So we got to track down more. I'm 13-3 now, back. So I'm actually turning on the jets there. It just ran a 23.33. But my tires are going to go. So I want to catch them and then kind of run with them in traffic. Maybe commercial free here. It's just exciting racing. But at the same time, I could go to commercial and not even skip a second of the race. It's just a matter of how fun going to commercial would be.
You know what? It is fun going to commercial, Ricky. After 53 of 116 laps here at North Wilkesboro, Ernie Irvin with a 4.5 second lead over Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Petty, man, sitting P4. Mark Martin P5, 7.2 seconds back, 6 through 10. Bill Elliott, Ward Burton, Ricky Pudd, Sterling Marlin, and Jimmy Spencer. I bet Ricky thought Jimmy Spencer was a lap down there when he was racing him, but no, he's battling you for position, idiot. So don't talk shit on him. Meanwhile, Ernie Irvin just lapped me. I'm racing Rick Mass there for position in the Hooters machine. No DNFs. Ricky Brett Bodine is 4 laps down right now. Ricky Craven 5 laps down. Rusty Wallace 1 lap down. And where's Darrell Waltrip, folks? Darrell Waltrip is 1 lap down in P31. Rusty Wallace P33. So whatever happened to them, and that was Ricky's mom. She approached the track, and the jostling of everything messed up. They can't be happy. They can't be happy because of that, and it's all Ricky's fault. And he's probably going to hear about it after the race. But just stay tuned. We'll cut back into from commercial if something happens with Ricky's mom messing up the track. Other than that, just enjoy the commercial. We'll be back with more action here at the Tyson Holly Farms 400 from North Wilkesboro Speedway here on CBS Sports, on YouTube, on the internet.
Want to have some fun? 1-900-FUN-DAYS. $2 a minute. Adults only, please.
All right, folks, we are back here at North Wilkesboro. Lap 56 of 116. Didn't miss much there during the commercial, folks. You're probably getting some great footage here from our Netscape Navigator aerial platform. That blimp will come in handy to fight off Ricky's mom if, especially we're in the South and there's barbecues everywhere, and she just, she'll smell that and I'm not going to say galloping, it's more just like a slog across the plains to come eat some barbecue. A special treat for you this race, folks. I want to hear what he has to say. Brett Bodine there, just another victim of Ricky's just scary driving this season. We'll see what Brett Bodine has to say about what's going on these last few races. Brett Bodine, this is Andre the Giant with CBS Sports. You got a copy?
Yeah, Andre, I got a copy.
Okay, Brett. These last two races, Martinsville and now here, it's short track season. Ricky just took a DNA test and he's 100% a bitch. How do you feel what's been going on?
Well, it is short track season, Andre, so I'm not really mad. But there's a wreck here, Andre. Hang on, Andre. Something's going on the track. Andre, that was you. That's Andre. What was that, Andre?
Yeah, sorry, Brett. I was concentrating on our interview, and Ricky's mom showed up again, messed me up. I don't know. This is the second race I've had a wreck, second race in a row I've had a wreck. Anyway, Brett, Ricky sucks. You can join. We can make a Ricky Sucks club, and I'll be president. You'll be vice president. That'll be great stuff. Folks, not exactly how this return from commercial was planned out, but anyway, we'll send it to Ricky, see what's going on. Looks like he's passing Kenny Wallace for a hot pass there.
Hey, thanks, Andre. Man, every time I'm like, I'm gonna do one of those, I thought I had a pretty good voice for Brett Bodine set up there, because it's probably going to be like a higher pitched voice. And then everything's going smooth, and then not only is there a wreck, and I'm hearing, while I'm trying to do that interview, I'm hearing go low. I'm like, oh shit, there's a wreck coming up. I record all this stuff as I'm racing. I'm not doing any of it in post. There's Andre. So I'm hearing all that go on, and I'm trying to conduct this interview, trying to come up with things to say. And then it turns out Andre's the one that wrecks, and then I totally forget what voice I had as Brett Bodine. I totally forget who I'm talking as, and it just all goes to crap. Man, a days.
Clear. The 8 car is a lap down.
Strickland, stay out of here.
The 96 car is a lap down.
So Axel Richardson is a lap down, not on the lead lap. We're on lap 68 right now of whatever, but we got about 12 laps until pit stops, and I really want to be careful there and not mess up all the cars coming into pit road. Although that could be solved by just waiting till the end of pit stops to pit. But I don't know if that's going to give me a huge advantage or not. But it doesn't seem like there are some big holdups on pit road, even with congestion, other than me messing them up. If they're left to their own devices, it doesn't seem like they get held up by each other on pit road. They morph through each other. I don't know.
That car's a lap down. Car high. Clear.
I'm on a mission right now. It's a good difficulty, but I mean, I probably could run away with this if I start up near the front. Because it feels like I'm a little bit faster than them, but again, the lap traffic and everything is built into this. All right, I am P6, 8.2 back. Ernie Irvan, just unbelievable. Earnhardt's P10, big name in the points. Terry Labonte's right here in front of me. I'm guessing that was a spin by Andre. I didn't even hear the spin call out. At the same time, I was conducting that in-depth interview, and I might have not just might not have heard the spin call out. But Andre's 4 laps down now, and Dick Trickle's out of the race with something. All right, Axel Richardson got held up, and I took a gamble here. I gambled that Axel Richardson was going to stay slow. Jeff Bodine was going to move to the bottom of the track, and it was going to free up the outside. Didn't play out how I wanted it to. Oh. Jeff Bodine had a weird line. Axel Richardson held up because of that, or checked up because of that. He's probably going to again here. Nope. Axel Richardson's been the most volatile driver these last handful of laps. I got to get around him. Steve Boob's coming up.
Car high. Clear. Clear all around.
Looks like there was a slow car on pit road. Probably Rusty Wallace and Darrell Waltrip here.
The 7th car is a lap down.
I thought I was running with Terry Labonte, so I think that was, I confused that with Ricky Craven, like I did earlier. So yeah, I'm much more courageous now, throwing it in there.
There's a spin in turn 3.
Spin in turn 3. I'm approaching turn 3.
Keep low.
Go low, so I'm going to go low.
The 14 car is a lap down.
Well, and then Steve Boob just took out late. I'm so glad I went low, man. If I would have went high, that would have took me. That would have taken me out of the race. Who's going to be pitting here? Bill Elliott must have been the spin out. So he's probably pitting, and Ward Burton was involved. Oh my God.
Car low.
A lot of action on that. Hopefully I show all that.
The 17 car is a lap down. Clear.
Oh man, okay, good. So we had a spin out, then we had the Lake Speed thing. Or we had Bill Elliott, I don't know. I'll
Got a slow car in here.
I'll figure it out.
Clear.
I'm gonna pit stops have begun. I'm gonna go in right here and really hug this wall to stay out of their way.
Watch your speed. Watch your speed now. Auto brake is now turned on.
I think that's a good wall hug there. I'm writing down everything while it's fresh in my mind. What was it? C9, but also C94, C22, C46. Breck, I think we got it. C90 DNF. I'll be able to see that in the results.
Go,
Okay.
go, go, go. Watch your speed now. Keep it on 4,000.
That was a long-ass
Watch
pit
your
stop.
speed now.
There's Bill Elliott, but he was beat up after that. I thought so.
Watch your
I
speed
thought
now.
I thought his bumper was crinkled up. Maybe it takes a little. Maybe I have to be.
Down low on the back straight.
Okay.
Keep it on 4,000.
Maybe they are getting bunched up there, and it doesn't really matter. I could have sworn.
Car stop down low on the back
that
straight. Auto brake is now
Bill Elliott's bumper was messed up there.
Go high. Go high. You've got a slow car ahead. Okay, the leader is spinning now.
Yeah, we get all these car stop
4 car is the lap
and
down.
whatever call
All
outs.
around.
So I'm guessing that's a problem here. Which I don't recall encountering in the
Clear high.
base NASCAR Racing 2. I don't know. Anyway, I'm on cold tires here. I do have to be careful. I almost got loose and spun out right there. I'm just trying to clear Jeff Bodine, which I don't even know where he's at right now. Oh my God, Ernie Irvan right here. Dale Jarrett. They must have gotten held up on pit road or something. Here's Cal Petty up here, which I knew he was ahead of me earlier.
Clear. You're racing the 42 car.
This might be, I don't think this is for the lead. Here's Jeff Gordon. He was running up there with Ernie Irvan. We're passing him. I would have to say blindly that this is for the lead right here with Cal Petty. As wild as that sounds. Jeff Burton coming off the, he might be in the conversation. Or this is Terry Labonte up here and Ricky Craven, the two cars I've been confusing for one another. Stay up there, Joe Nemechek. Stay up there. Damn it.
Stay low. The 87 car is the lap down. Stay low.
Man, I passed Cal Petty without even realizing it.
Now at the point. You're in first. Car
Yep.
high. Clear.
So is Terry Labonte a lap down then? Did I get the call out when I passed him? No. So Terry Labonte's a lap down. I'm in the lead, and I'm pretty sure
Car high.
I'm running away with this now.
Still there. Clear all around.
I'm just taking her easy.
The 15 car is the lap down.
Yeah, I'll probably show the replay during pit stops to see exactly what happens to them, even without me there. We ended up picking up 6 seconds or something on those leaders.
You've got a slow car down low.
You know, I spend all this time worrying about the difficulty, and I mention it every race on how good and bad it is, because it's not so much I'm trying to keep up appearances and, you know, not make it look like I'm making this easy so I win all the time. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm doing what I can to make sure I don't win. But at the same time, you know, got to win some races sometimes. And it's been a long, I don't know, Cal Petty's on me now, especially with these lappers. Let's not count the chickens here. Cal Petty's really on me now. So you do have to focus to get this win.
71 car is the lap down. Clear high.
I'm running 21-2s now.
Clear.
Need Dave Marcus to hold up Cal Petty now. I'm not giving up on his bottom line. So hell, lap traffic will factor in even to my hindering my. Yeah.
Car high. Stay low. You're all right.
Come on, Steve Boobs, man. Get around Brett Bodine.
Trouble on the back stretch.
Trouble on the backstretch. See, now I got to survive this.
Right in front of you. Heads up. Be careful. You've got a car up high.
We got it.
Watch in.
Good, and that's a win right there. Taking advantage of the stupid computer people. You know, when we have cautions
20 more
on,
laps. 20 more to go.
that'll probably change all this, but now I'm smooth sailing. Look at this. Nobody in front of me. Sterling Marlin. Somebody was involved in that, but so yeah, man. I mean, there was that one call out, I forget where, that I decided to go low instead of high. That was the Lake Speed thing, I think. If I would have gone high there, he would have taken me out on his spin. So we got some luck. Here I am, you know, trying to talk myself into feeling good about winning this race. But yeah, let's feel good. It's been a long season. Put a lot of effort into the game. Let's just ride this out. Take the checkers. Yeah, hell, I still have to mip these tracks too. Figure out how to get the colors. Still got a lot to do. 8-second lead right now over Cal Petty. Any big names get taken? Jeff Gordon, P6. But Cal Petty, man, ridiculous. Earnhardt's jumped up to P7. Jimmy Spencer, a solid run this race, top 10. And we just have Dick Trickle out. Ricky Craven, 6 lap. He must have taken a hard hit there in the beginning.
There's a spin in turn 3.
All right, turn 3. I hear there's a spin and
You've got a slow car ahead.
I speed up. Who is it? Be nice if it's just, I'm blind right here. I don't want to hit anybody. I don't know. See, this is holding everybody up now. I'm gonna forget one of these spins.
That car's a lap down.
Yeah, they're all a lap down. I have a 9.4 second lead.
You've got a slow
I guess
car.
Andre spun out again.
Car low.
All right, let's not race Warren Burton.
Still there. Clear low. Car low. Car down low.
I don't like this one bit.
Car down low. Car down low.
Tell you what, this isn't as
Stay up high.
cut and dry as NR 2003.
Stay up high.
We got to be careful here, racing with these lappers.
We've got just 10 more to go.
NR 2003, you could just jump in there, weasel your way through,
It's a lap down.
and you still can on here, but I'm worried about spin outs. I'm worried about a wreck that happens right in front of me that I can't,
Car high.
I won't have time to navigate.
Keep low.
So we're not dead yet.
Keep low. Clear all right.
Or we're not,
We've got a
yeah.
car up high. Clear.
We haven't won yet.
The 9 car is a lap down. Car high. Still there. Still there. Clear all around. You've got a car up high.
I'm still here. Just
Clear all around.
I got eyes everywhere right now.
The 16 car is
Making sure we get to this checkered flag. Jimmy Spencer jumped up there to the track, and I just immediately freaked out. Oh, see, I don't know what Ted Musgrave's doing there. Actually, I know what he's doing there. He was trying to get to the bottom because Kenny Wallace cut him off at the top, but I was there. And I'll play ball with them usually, but I was there. That was like a last-second move by him.
Just 5 more to go.
We can do this, man. 5 to go.
Clear. Clear all around.
So Kenny Wallace might have been one of the spins. I don't remember him getting beat up anywhere. I'm just staying clear of these guys.
Oh, suck it, Morgan Shepherd. What is Morgan Shepherd's problem? He doesn't like my green car because he has a green car, and he got in my face the other day, or a couple weeks ago, got in my face about he wants to be the only good green. Oh, there's another green car. Bobby the Bonnie, but I don't know. Morgan Shepherd really came at me having some kind of just green with envy. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm struggling. This has been a rough couple races here for Andre Nation.
Got held up.
Jumbo 9, just relax. Nobody cares. You're not doing anything. You're not important.
12 points.
Get out of here.
Second lead on Dale Jarrett. We should get through this final lap.
It's like,
Andre,
I don't know if I might try to sneak down on the pit road and mess with Ricky. Oh, there's Rick in front of me anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
So, never mind. Ricky's going to win.
I was watching Andre.
Last lap now. You're the man. Come on.
Yeah, nice delayed call out there. I was watching Andre to see if he was going to be diving down and pitting. That's the win, right?
Good job, driver. Today, you're number 1. Great job, driver.
I'm not taking any risks. I'm going around one more time. Man, just chaos here toward the end. Yeah, we got it. Nobody coming. There we go. Trying to get a good one. Whoops.
Looks like you've got
I usually don't. Not a huge fan of burnouts, but we'll give them a show. But now I lost my tires, so there we go. We got one. Something. Big win for Road Motorsports. There it is. Looks good. It's basically what my car looks like. Well, yeah. But big win, man. Feels good. Yeah, big win. Check out the results. Ricky Rudd didn't lead the most laps, of course, because Ernie Irvin led 79 there. Only had 7 cars on the lead lap, and look at all the big names: Jarrett, Gordon, Earnhardt, Irvin, the aforementioned Irvin. Terry Labonte dropped to P13. Rusty Wallace he can't stay out of his own way, or can't stay out of Darrell Waltrip's way as far as this race was concerned. Dave Marcus led a lap. Kenny Wallace led a lap somehow. I took out Brett Bodine and Ted Musgrave this race. How about that one sequence, which was all live? It started with the Kenny Wallace spin out, then like 30 feet back in the same turn, Bill Elliott and Ward Burton, and then 10 seconds later in that same turn was Lake Speed spinning out. I thought Steve Boobs got into him, but just Lake Speed spun out. I can't believe I just said that sentence, but there you go. And Dick Trickle, if you had a keen eye, you might have seen him on pit road coming back from commercial. I totally forgot to. There's too much going on, but I think I grabbed everything. And there you go. So, yeah, I'm going to gain some points. Not many. We're kind of holding the serve, but I'm going to most likely leapfrog Kyle Petty. I might get into the top 5. Depends on how much I gained on Terry Labonte, I think. But yeah, this race, Rusty Wallace, Bill Elliott, who else has been down there? Bobby Labonte, P15 in those points back. But again, it's those top 7 drivers. Who are we kidding? And 6, because Kyle Petty's not made for this. So, and then lastly, I'll throw up a image of my notebook that I kept for this race, where at the bottom you see just real quick scratching. The whole thing looks like crap, but at the bottom is where I can reach to write things down when I'm during the race. So I'm like reaching over with my pen to write stuff down on the bottom of the page, just like C17, C2, C46 times 2 rec, C25. You can read. And then top left are just like some, update the points, update the schedule, go into commercial graphics, the results that you're looking at right now, make the grid analysis. Swap is, don't worry about it. And then the timestamps up in the top left are the the earthquakes I put in. And then over on the right are the basically the notes for the replay. Practice, I needed 1 minute and 20 seconds of footage because I find out how long Andre talks, and then I just go and record a minute 20. Qualifying, I needed a minute before the checkered flag fell. The start was plus 35, and I needed to show C11, and you can probably figure out the rest. Some of it's still shorthand, but it makes sense to me when I'm looking at it. So that's it. Hey, thanks for watching. All systems go. We got, where are we at now? 4 races to go. Texas, Rockingham, Phoenix, and Atlanta. 4 races to go. Can't wait. All right, thanks for watching.